welcome back to BeanGaming. Thank you to everyone who showed up for the live stream yesterday. That was a lot of fun. And just a friendly reminder before we begin today's fun and exciting adventure that I am doing a Robux giveaway, hopefully soon, because we are on our way. We are on the road to 2K. So we have the road to 2K giveaway coming up as soon as I hit 2K subs, which hopefully that'll happen. Then I will be dropping another video to share with you on how you can enter your name into the sweepstakes for the Robux giveaway. There are 10 total prizes, 5 grand prize winners, and then 5 alternate winners. So 10 prizes in total. And I will put a link or a card to that video right up top. That way you can click on it, go check it out, and that way you can find out more information on that. Road to 2K, here we come. Now, before we talk about what we're going to do today, you can see in 3, 2, 1, 0. We are going to go ahead and claim our playtime gifts. And a big shout out to a handful of people here, because I tried playing let me backtrack. I tried playing Floor 6, Room 4, could not beat it for the life of me. So yesterday, after the live stream went off air, I tried playing a handful of games with Virus 404, and we couldn't get it done, and it was probably because of my team. So then he had to take off. He referred me to someone who he knew, and that player was Kane what's his name? Kane Museshi. And just became friends with him yesterday, online friends with him yesterday, and he was able to help me defeat 6-4 and 6-5, so I'm completely done with these rooms. And then I went back into my YouTube comments, and there was a comment from James Dixon 2101, and he shared with me on how he ended up beating room 4 from floor 6, so 6-4. And I tried it a few times, couldn't make it happen, and I woke up this morning a little bit earlier than normal, and it was a later day at work, so I had a little bit of time extra before work. I'm like, you know what, let me just try this a couple more times, and I ended up beating both 6-4 and 6-5 solo. And take a look at my heroes here. I don't have Nightmare on any one of them, and I only have Oblivion on Shadow Fiend. Now, Shadow Fiend, I think, is probably the key. I'm going to backtrack from what I said probably in a prior video, or what I was thinking prior. And that Shadow Fiend, I think you kind of need that hero. I have Infernal on Death Angel, Infernal on Lucifer, and Infernal on Angel. Those are the 3 best heroes that you could probably have for this. And then I just have a pure Demon Mage. You could try and get a Vision on him, or Dark Vision, or I guess Nightmare, but Infernal probably. But any kind of Vision that extends his range is good, but at the same time, I didn't need it. So what I'm going to try and do is replicate those wins, and I'm only going to play 6-4 because there's a few videos already out on 6-5 that are pretty good. And my final shout out is going to go to Shade. Everyone knows Shade, and he just dropped this awesome video earlier this morning or late last night. I can't remember. I think it was late last night, on how he ended up winning 6-5. So go check out his video there. And I kind of used the same strategy that he did and ended up go ahead and winning 6-5. But we're going to take a look at 6-4 solo. And remember that solos, you are allowed, it doesn't show it here, but you are allowed up to 20 heroes. So for someone like me who doesn't have the best towers, best heroes, I have really good. Like Infernal's awesome. But for anyone really, when you play duos or trios, that limits the amount of heroes you can place. So with duos, you can only place 15 heroes. With trios, you can only place 12. So that's, I don't know, it depends on the heroes you have. And so if you don't have amazing heroes, then I almost put you at a disadvantage, I think. But I could be wrong. You can let me know. And lastly, before we begin, if you can drop a comment in the comment section below, let me know. I have been having more and more people telling me that I should make a Discord server for my channel. And I want to know, do you think I should? Or do you think I should just kind of keep it the way I am with my Roblox group? I'm not so sure. So let me know if you think it's a good idea. If you do, then that's something that maybe we can consider in the very near future. If not, if you think everything is going well, then that's fine. But either way, we're going to hop in game and see if we can beat 6-4. Here we go. Here we go. Floor 6, room 4. And I wanted to do a double picture-in-picture because the main screen, that's going to take a little bit longer since that's where we actually win. But the screen in the upper right-hand corner and the lower left-hand corner, those are some of my L's that I've compiled. And it just, oh man, you know, it's so painful. I had to keep doing this over and over and over again. I don't think I can get a clean win 2 times in a row. It's just, that's how this random number generator, or where these enemies spawn from, or where the boss spawns from, that really hurts. But I was able to capture a W on the main screen here. So you can go ahead and laugh, enjoy, and see how much pain that I had to go through. But at the same time, the main screen here, I'm kind of focused on putting down 4 angels right away. Because Angel, as everyone knows, can definitely carry. It's a great starter tower and a great utility tower all the way around. It's great for the beginning, pretty good at the end, but it does everything in the middle. Beginning, end, and everything in the middle, so that's pretty good. And you can see I also placed down a Demon Mage. Demon Mage you definitely want to help you with the boost. Now, if you have Nightmare on any of your heroes, then, you know, you might consider not using Demon Mage, or maybe you do use Demon Mage, and that's just going to increase the boost for Nightmare. There was one player that I saw, I think it was in a YouTube video, where the person had 3 Nightmares. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't even get 1 Nightmare on my heroes, let alone 2, let alone 3. Like, come on, are you kidding me? And so eventually, the lower right-hand corner of that screen is going to get removed. But I have Infernal on Angel, Infernal on Death Angel, Infernal on Lucifer, Oblivion on Shadow Fiend, and then, of course, Demon Mage. And that is what helped me end up winning this particular room. So there's been a handful of people that have said, because there's only been, well, probably around 100 people or so that have been able to beat both rooms, room 4 and room 5. And what the feedback that I'm getting is that room 5 is actually a bit easier than room 4, just because of that wave from wave 13 and 14 that just come on out. It is insane. I mean, it really is. And so I'm going to place my Shadow Fiends down now in a strategic order, so that you can see that I clicked on Demon Mage to kind of see where the Shadow Fiends can be placed out. See, I wanted to make sure that my Shadow Fiends were within range and to get boosted, and also my Death Angels to get boosted. And those hopefully are going to work. I mean, I definitely need the boost because I don't have Nightmare. Infernal is really, really, really good. But Nightmare, I mean, it's just that much better. You know what I mean? So maybe at some point, if I end up getting another Death Angel, then I'll try rolling. And I have 389 skulls right now. Just with the luck that I've been having, I don't really want to try and waste them. Yeah, I mean, I could potentially end up getting Nightmare, but I'm thinking long term here. If I can go ahead and survive floor 6 with the heroes that I have, then I'm thinking that there's probably going to be some more heroes that are going to come out that might be stronger than Lucifer, might be stronger than Death Angel, and I want to try and save up for those. So that's kind of the goal right now. And so we have all of our Death Angels placed, we have all of our Lucifers placed, and I did get rid of the 2 Angels that were in the front because I needed to place down 2 more Lucifers, and by eliminating those Angels, that allowed me to do that. So we're going to keep it going here, and I mean, we just basically let it run. We're on wave 10, and we're going to try and keep it going. And what's really helpful here is the Shadow Fiends. I call them the Slicer, the Tunnel of Slice, because that's where they do that full AoE damage. I did try getting Nightmare on my Shadow Fiend, but the best I could do was Oblivion. I got Oblivion twice. I would have kept Infernal had I got it, but unfortunately that wasn't in the cards. So wave 11 is not overly difficult per se. You just have to get rid of those giant enemies right here. The big crawlers. Those guys, I mean, at the end of wave 13, there's 4 of them that come right at you that really were tough. Shadow Fiend, if you're lucky, will get 2 swipes because Shadow Fiend's that slow. I believe it's 0.33 or is it 0.3? I know mine with Oblivion gives me 0.3. And I just don't know if that... What does Oblivion do? Is it 10% speed boost? I just don't know if that's enough. So that's why Infernal probably would be a little bit better, because you're going to get the attack that you really need. But here we are. Here we go. This is where I used to die all the time, but it really is the Shadow Fiends here. You can see it's not really... It kind of gets close, but it's just fine, which allows my heroes to focus on these big monoliths. And these guys are definitely danger, but look how slow they are. Their speed, or lack of it rather, can really help me with my heroes taking them out. And then the other thing too is that look at all those Mad Scientist 2s. Shadow Fiend really helps out there because they don't have as much damage or as much health as some of the other enemies do. And now that the experiment is out, I'm kind of focusing on getting rid of 2 of my Shadow Fiends because I need the extra DPS. There's only 1 enemy left, and the Shadow Fiends really aren't going to do anything. I need that high DPS, and the 2 Angels are really going to help. I'm also going to try and sell towers because that way, when he does his ground pound, his stomp, and notice I'm putting my Death Angels far away, and I'm also going to try and fully upgraded. There we go. I wish I would have enough time to maybe put down another Demon Mage or move that Demon Mage over. And this is really, really close. Come on. Get rid of the Lucifer, sell them. That way I can place down 2 more. Upgrade, upgrade. 1 more. Can we do it? Oh, look. Yes, we just made it. So if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day, and talk to you soon. Bye.